Introduction. Most guys give the same old compliments. You're beautiful, nice smile. But what if I told you there are forbidden compliments that trigger deep attraction and make women see you in a whole new light? In this video, we're breaking down the top 3 forbidden compliments that tap into psychology, confidence, and even a touch of stoicism to make women instantly drawn to you. If you want to stand out from every other guy and leave a lasting impression, keep watching. There's something different about you, but I can't quite figure it out. The words lingered in the air between us, unsettling yet intriguing. I studied you carefully, trying to pinpoint the shift, but nothing stood out immediately. You looked the same warm eyes, same familiar half-smile, the same way you absent-mindedly played with the hem of your sleeve when you were deep in thought. And yet, something was undeniably different. It wasn't your voice, which still carried the same steady rhythm, nor was it the way you moved, graceful yet deliberate. It was something intangible, something beneath the surface, like a melody played in a slightly different key, almost the same but just unfamiliar enough to catch my attention. I searched your face for clues, hoping for a flicker of recognition in your expression, but you only tilted your head slightly, as if amused by my confusion. Was it the way you carried yourself? There was a new confidence in your posture, a quiet self-assuredness that hadn't been there before. Or maybe it was the way you spoke. There was a weight to your words now, a depth that hinted at something I couldn't quite grasp. Had something happened? Had you seen or felt something that changed you in a way I wasn't privy to? People don't just change overnight, not without reason. And yet, here you were, unmistakably different in a way that was both subtle and profound. I wondered if it was me. Maybe I was imagining it, projecting my own uncertainties onto you. But no, this was real. I knew you too well to be mistaken. It was in the way you looked at me, as if you saw something I didn't, as if you held a secret just behind your eyes. It wasn't distance, not exactly. You weren't pulling away, but there was something new, something unspoken, like a book with missing pages I hadn't read yet. A thought flickered through my mind. Had you outgrown something? Outgrown a part of yourself, or maybe a part of us? Change wasn't always a bad thing, but it was unsettling when it crept in unnoticed until the moment you realized everything had shifted. I wanted to ask, but the words caught in my throat. Instead, I just watched you, waiting, hoping for a sign, a clue, anything that would unravel the mystery of what had changed. And then, suddenly, you smiled, not just any smile, but a knowing one, as if you understood exactly what I was thinking. Maybe you had been waiting for me to notice, to say something. Maybe this was a test, a silent invitation to acknowledge the difference between who you were and who you were becoming. And in that moment I realized that whatever had changed, it didn't create distance. It just made you more you. And perhaps, in time, I would understand. I admire the way you think. It's rare to find someone with your perspective. In a world where many people follow the crowd, echoing common opinions without much thought, your ability to see things differently is both refreshing and inspiring. You possess a unique way of analyzing situations, questioning assumptions, and offering insights that others might overlook. Your perspective is not only original, but also well thought out, showing that you take the time to reflect and understand things deeply rather than simply accepting what is presented to you. This quality is rare and valuable, as it allows you to approach challenges with creativity and wisdom, often finding solutions that others might miss. Your way of thinking demonstrates a deep sense of curiosity and open-mindedness. You don't just accept things at face value, you seek to understand the reasons behind them. This ability makes your conversations engaging and thought-provoking as you challenge conventional wisdom and encourage others to see things from new angles. It's easy to have discussions with you because you don't simply repeat what is commonly believed. Instead, you bring fresh perspectives that inspire deeper thought and reflection. Whether it's a casual conversation or a complex discussion, your ability to see things from multiple viewpoints creates an enriching experience for those around you. One of the most admirable aspects of your thinking is your ability to balance logic with empathy. Some people are purely analytical, while others are guided only by emotion, but you manage to combine both in a way that makes your perspective both rational and compassionate. This balance allows you to make fair, well-reasoned decisions while still considering the human aspect of any situation. It also makes you someone whom others turn to for advice, knowing that you will offer not only intelligent insights, but also thoughtful, understanding guidance. Your wisdom is not just based on knowledge, but also on an ability to see the bigger picture and consider different sides of an issue. Furthermore, your perspective is not static. It evolves as you learn and experience more. Many people hold rigid beliefs, unwilling to change even when presented with new information. However, you embrace growth, constantly refining your understanding of the world. This openness to learning and adapting makes your thoughts even more valuable, as they are based on a continuously expanding foundation of knowledge and experience. Your ability to remain humble in your intelligence, always willing to consider new ideas, is a trait that truly sets you apart. In a world that often encourages conformity, finding someone who thinks as independently and insightfully as you do is a rare gift. Your unique perspective is not just something that makes you interesting. It is something that makes a real difference in the lives of those who know you. You challenge others to think more deeply, to question more freely, and to see the world in a broader, more meaningful way. For that, I admire you, and I hope you continue to share your thoughts and perspectives, as they are a rare and valuable treasure. You have an energy about you that's hard to ignore. It's not just about the way you move, speak, or even the things you do. It's something deeper, something that radiates from within. Your presence is magnetic, drawing people in with a force they can't quite explain. It's in the way you carry yourself with confidence, in the spark in your eyes when you talk about something you're passionate about, and in the way your laughter fills a room, making others feel lighter just by being near you. There's a vibrancy to you, a kind of electricity that makes people take notice. Whether it's through your enthusiasm, your kindness, or simply your ability to make others feel seen and heard, your energy is infectious. People naturally gravitate toward you, sensing the warmth and authenticity that you bring into every interaction. It's not just about being loud or outgoing. Sometimes the strongest energy comes from quiet confidence, from the way you listen intently, or from the way you make others feel understood. Your presence has the power to change the atmosphere of a room, to lift spirits, to inspire, and to leave a lasting impression. Some may not always be able to put their finger on exactly what it is about you that stands out, but they know they feel different when they're around you. You carry a kind of light that refuses to be dimmed, and that is something rare and powerful. It's not just about what you do, it's about who you are, someone whose energy speaks volumes without needing to say a word.